Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Series. My name is Naragath, and in the last episode we built this gold farm that's behind me. And in between episodes I've been doing a little bit of, AFKing here. But unfortunately with this one the way it is currently, I can only AFK for maybe 10-20 minutes before it kind of stops. So since then, Ilmango's released a video on a gold farm that kind of gives me some insight of what's going on. So I'm going to take some of the ideas that he's presented in those and adapt it to this farm. I'm not going to do a total rework of this farm because I don't feel I need to. And it'll be a little bit more work that I want to go through right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with lighting up the area to help with zombies. And I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit. Alright, and a quick progress update. Got all the levels lit up. I know it's not perfect grids, but I figure as long as it's above light level 10 on pretty much all the blocks, should be good. I thought I saw 9 around here. Yeah, I'm just gonna place one down here. But the other thing I've done is I went ahead and put magma blocks here. This is more to help against the chicken jockeys, so hopefully this will be enough where they'll just run over it and the chickens themselves will die and make the babies less of a problem. So the next thing I need to do is I need to move these guys right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to move them all the way to the outside or if I'm going to just move them in a little bit and then put a couple more in. We'll see, I haven't decided. Kind of thinking I'll leave it on the inside just to make it a little bit easier on me. So I'll bring you guys back in when that's all finished. Alright, I'm back with another quick progress update. So I've moved my little named pigman a little bit closer. And I would just want to give it a quick test to see how well this works without adding some more. And then if it all goes well, then I'll move on to adding the iron golems. And we'll be done working on this gold farm for the day. So I'll be right back. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So I've been letting this farm run for quite a while now, and it's still working pretty darn good. So I'm pretty happy with the results so far. Still need to put the iron golems in so I can get rid of the magma slimes a little bit faster. But I haven't seen another zombie spawn, which is excellent. Now, the only other problem that I'm having right now is, well, they're kind of getting stuck there. So later, not in this episode or right now, I'm going to be putting in a few more ways for them to get to me. Probably a killing chamber here and a killing chamber here. I don't want to put one back there. Reasons. But I figure with the other 2 spots, that'll be pretty good. Not only for XP gain, but also for funneling them into places that they can be killed off more efficiently. But yeah, as you can see, all these zombie pigmen that are spawning in, almost all of them are getting aggroed. So that's what you want. So I could, theoretically, go AFK, however long I want. And this farm, in theory, would not stop. Because even with these guys getting backed up, it's still working just fine. And those magma blocks do take care of the chicken jockeys in the sense that it kills the chicken, so I don't have to worry about them coming and getting me and, well, the end result of that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the iron golems in, and yeah, I'll meet you back in the base where we start the next project. And welcome back, everyone. So I'm back from my little excursion into the Nether. Originally, when I was going to, finish up the Nether farm, I was just going to do like a 20-minute AFK session. As you can tell by my experience, I went AFK a little bit longer than 20 minutes. Ended up being about 5-6 hours. Had some stuff to take care of. But yeah, got a couple gold blocks here and there. Put these in here just for kicks. It's probably not going to stay like this. I'm not sold on it. And just kind of getting some ideas thrown around, and the whole not having my item elevator, having it off by one block is, well, kicking me in the butt again. Because, yeah, these aren't symmetrical. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see over here in the distance, I got a beacon up. 2 beacons, actually. I went ahead and killed a weather off camera. Yeah, no big deal. They're kind of easy now. So what I'm going to do now is, it's become pretty clear to me that I kind of need a better storage solution. So I think this would be kind of a good opportunity to start what would be considered like a, like how Etho has his man cave, something along those lines. Where I'm just kind of burrowing into a mountain here, to kind of get an actual base going on. Because, this tower's great. I'm enjoying that. I'm working on the town. It's working out pretty good. But I'm constantly running into storage issues. So, yeah, the storage that's up there in the tower is decent, but I'm thinking I'm going to convert it over to only stuff that you can get from within that tower. Everything else is going to be coming into, so, like, I guess I'm just going to call it a man cave, or my little base. So, what I need to do now is I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to put the entrance to this thing, start digging into it, and then start creating where the storage rooms are going to be. And the benefit to that is that not only can I, essentially ship stuff from the tower over to here, but we also have the marb farm that's right over there, and I can funnel the drops, from there over to here instead of creating a storage system over there for it. So that's going to be pretty nice. And yeah, I think I can also make it so that I can send stuff from here over to the smelter, or from the smelter back over here. That's going to take a lot of rework on the smeltery, but that's not a huge concern to me. I think that'll be easy enough to do. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and figure out where I'm going to put the entrance to this thing, start digging in, and I'll bring you guys back in once I've done so. And welcome back, everyone. So I've been doing a little bit of digging here. Kind of decided I'm going to be putting the entrance right here. Obviously, this isn't the final product. This is just kind of getting the layout kind of set up and kind of get an idea of how I'm going to set it up, how wide I want to put it, and things like that. So, yeah. Welcome to the, what I'm going to call like the grand entrance to my base. So, got a lot of work to do, but this is going to give me an idea of how big I want to set it up, and give me plenty of room to do whatever I want to do. Then if we head over here, this is where the beginning of my storage room is going to be. Now I'm going to be digging it out further that way. This is just to get it started. And the design I'm going to go for, instead of redesigning storage systems or anything like that, trying to come up with a new way of doing it, I'm just going to use Tango Text design. I think that's going to work out rather well for what I want to do. So, yeah, and I like that it's modular, so I don't have to put like all the modules in at once. It's easier if I do, but I don't have to. And yeah, so that's kind of start there. And I'm gonna put a couple modules in today. I'm gonna do most of that off camera because, well, I haven't memorized how to do it yet, so I need to follow the tutorial. But yeah, other things that I'm going to be doing with the storage system is I'm going to have a water stream coming from the tower and my smeltery coming into here that you're going to be able to see. I think that be kind of a cool little feature that you'll be able to see items flowing into the base. I'm going to have like glass running through the middle here. I'm actually going to have 2 streams. First stream is, like I said, from the tower and the smeltery coming to here. I might even hook up the chicken cooker so that it just sends it directly into here, so I don't have to go over there to get it. Then they'll come in. I haven't quite decided exactly where I'm gonna put the input for storage system, but I might have them come in and then kind of loop around and go into wherever the input is, which will probably be over here actually, or at least one of the inputs anyway. And then I'll have a second water stream that will head from here, from the storage system, out to the smeltery. Now the reason for that is so I can send things like the gold ore, or iron ore, things like that, out to be smelted, and then have it come back as the smelted counterpart. So I don't have to grab whatever I want and then head out there, put it in, wait for it to get smelted, and either grab it or have it sent back here. I could just do that all from the storage system. I think that'd be really cool. And well, it'll be a challenge to get it to work the way I want it to. So yeah, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and get cracking on putting in the first module, and then I'll bring you guys back in when that's done, and go from there. Alright, and welcome back everyone. So I've got the first module actually put in. I got the second one kind of planned out. I haven't actually wired it up yet. But yeah, everything's coming together. So yeah, if you've never seen this kind of sorting system before, it's pretty simple. Well, simple in terms of setting it up, sort of. a lot more redstone than the normal sorting system, but it's a lot easier to maintain and set up. But anyway, the general idea is that you just put stuff where you want it in the chest. Make sure the chest is basically full. And when you put stuff in the input, it will push it through. So just for show, go ahead, take out all these lapis blocks. So now we only have 9 in there. Good. Put them through. Then I'll go from the input into the start of the module over there, and start being pushed out the droppers there, over there, into the hoppers that are bringing it down. And these are flashing to only let one item in, lock the hopper below, let it try putting it in the chest, then go to the next hopper, that kind of deal. So pretty nice, pretty easy. And one thing that's really nice about it is that it's quiet. It was in the past where these dropper elevators, they were actually pretty noisy, so they were kind of, you could use them, but you just have this annoying click, for however long it takes for it to sort out the items. But if we go ahead and check on chest there, and see they're flowing right into it. And what it'll do is it'll continue putting them in as long as it can. And once all these are filled up, right now, obviously it would start filling up in the next slot, but assuming I fill all these up, it'll move on to the next chest. And eventually, once I get, most of the modules in, it'll, I'll have like an overflow over here. And whatever, gets overflowed will move over there. So anyway, beyond that, kind of deciding on the design that I want. I don't know if I'm going to stick with the light gray here. It seems kind of flat, kind of bland. So I might change it up, maybe put some wood or something behind it, make some kind of design. I'll mess with that in between episodes. I'm liking the nether brick here though. The nether brick with the redstone lamps going down here. I think that works out pretty good with the white stained glass, and the packed ice underneath is for my water streams that I was talking about earlier. So I haven't decided which one's going to be which. This one's more than likely going to be the input, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's what I have right now. Unfortunately though, that's going to be all the time I have for this episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing. And you can follow me on Twitter to know the next time I upload a video. So until next time, guys, have a good one.